Right, good morning. It's Tuesday and it is, it's not that early, but it's pretty early. 8:15. Unusual for this video, this is in the AM, not the PM. So I've got 4 recoveries to do this morning. First one is a van. So we recovered it originally of a fleet that we're doing a lot of work for. We've looked at the van's actually snapped the time belt. But lucky enough for the customer, we've found out the van's still under warranty. So we're just taking that back to the dealer, which is Sherwood's in Washington. Ironically, I actually interviewed somebody from this garage. Really nice lad actually. I think he would have fitted in perfect, but just circumstances at the time he wanted to, he decided to stay where he was. So I might actually meet him again here. What else have I got? BMW X4M. We're picking that up from BMW to put an engine in. So BMW's had a look at it. It's got no compression on one cylinder. So the customers asked us to collect it, put a new engine in, obviously service, MOT, all that sort of stuff, because it's been off the road for a little while. By all accounts, it's a really nice car. What else have we got? A little Blingo van, that's to pick up from Dunstan, that's not too far from the garage. And to be honest with you, I can't even remember what else we've got. Plenty, anyway, there's plenty to do. I'm literally just going to try and ditch this van here on the road, which is outside the dealer. Right there. Hopefully I can just put this at the side of the road in a parking bay, give the keys to somebody in reception and be away on the next one, because it's going to be a very busy morning. Right, we're just coming into BMW at Bolden. Hopefully we can get this X4M on the back of the truck sooner rather than later. And I guarantee you absolutely nowhere to park this truck in here. That's the only downside of Big Daphne, is places to park it. Yeah, we'll just take a chance and go in. Bing. We'll stick it here for now. Right, let's hope this next one's as easy as this one. So this one basically has come in for, went to BMW with a misfire. I think the car had been under warranty. Not sure why BMW kicked it back, but they're basically not putting an engine in, so we are. But it stood apparently here for a couple of months. Battery was stone dead. Luckily enough, booster pack got it running. We can see the old cobwebs. So the next one has also got as a non-start, the little Blingo van. So let's hope that one's as easy as this one. Cheers. Right, this next one could be a bit of a nightmare. So I'm just coming down like a little residential street, sorry, and they've dug the end of the road up, so I can't just drive straight out. So it's getting slightly
the destination
tight.
is on your left.
So what I might do is spin around here and reverse round. Right, I'm literally just leaving engine services in Dunstan. So I've just dropped off the 2 litre Eagle Blue cylinder head for the Transit. That's getting done today. Hopefully they'll get the valves out of that, skimmed, pressure tested. And I've asked for it back today. Obviously if they can't put the wheel there, he says he's going to try his best anyway. What else have we got? We have got, so I've just picked up the RAV4 head. I don't know if I just said that. Anyway, I picked up the RAV4 head. That is in for Friday to rebuild that. Back onto that. I can't see that going that smoothly because it was taken apart by someone who doesn't even work at the garage anymore. Must have been about a year ago. So that might not go as smooth as I wanted to, but give it a go. You know, the car's definitely worth saving, so we'll give it a go and see if we can get the car running and hopefully get it sold. Whether there'll be any profit left in that car, I very much doubt it. But there's definitely no profit in sitting in the car park or one of the storage units doing absolutely nothing. This is, I'm just out in the crafter van at the minute. So we bought this a long time ago. This needed an engine. Eventually got round to it. Running mint actually, must admit, running perfect. It's a clean van really. It's a 2018, 19-ish I think. It's just got loads of little like trims, like either smashed or they've been worn away or whatever, and it just needs it also needs a good clean. I'm trying to think what else we've got on today. So now the cylinder heads off that Eagle Blue. I think Ryan's got a couple of diags to do this afternoon. The old Mark 7 Transit that was in, that looked like a skip. That's all done. I think that just needs a retest. Paul's putting the gear lever, the gear selector module, he's putting that back in the Land Rover Vogue outside. Customers be on the phone every day for that, but obviously we literally send them away for recon. Nothing we can do about it. It does say, you know, 2 to 3 day turnaround. To be fair, it's never 2 to 3 days. It takes a day for it to get there. They've got at least 5 days because they're probably busy, busier or as busy as us. And then there's obviously there's the, what else is there? There's the, I can't remember what's happening, but I'm gonna I'll leave it there. I'll go and pick up some wheels, actually some alloy wheels from the refurb company, and we'll hopefully see them go on the car, and we'll show you what the wheels are going on and also where that car is going. So hopefully we'll get all that sorted by the end of the day, and we'll see you then. Good afternoon and welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. I've literally just picked up this I think it's a 1985 on a C Porsche 911, just from Tom Ferguson's Porsche. And I must admit, I mean, it's got no power steering, but car drives mint. Can't fault it really. The handbrake lights on the dash, or the brake pad 1 or whatever it is, but actually everything else is mint. Drive straight, brakes nice and level when you hit the brakes. It's a nice car, I think. I'm just making sure I don't prang it on the way down. So this is gonna, I might use this for a couple little trips out during the day this week if I've got to go anywhere, just to make sure the car's good to go, to be honest with you, because the last thing I want to do is put it into storage. So this is going to go in our storage next to the XJS Jag and the M Coupe and the M4 and all that sort of stuff. That'll go in there on the trickle charger, ready for next summer. And what I don't want to do is then put it away to then find out we've got a problem next summer, so you end up having another summer off the road. But but like I say, it's driving really well. The brakes is good, gearbox is nice and tight. I don't know how many miles it's got actually. 167,000 miles it says, which is probably less miles than I've got, and I'm only 1989. So this whole thing's DNR'd. I've just noticed it hasn't got a radio, so I'll see if this week I can source a nice radio. I wouldn't want to put anything new in it. It wants to be like an old, either old looking, or it wants to be the original old radio. This thing's that old, it probably had an 8-track from the factory. I'm going to take this back to the garage. Tell you what it is, it's cool. This, yeah, is like I was talking about with the Defender. It's just, it's not that fast, never going to outrun anything. It doesn't handle the best, nothing's 10 out of 10, but it's still better than most new cars, because a lot of new cars, there's millions of them. You know, you can go buy a Porsche today if you want. If you've got enough money, you can have anything, but a lot of older cars, you just can't get a hold of them. And sometimes it's better having something that isn't crazy money, like 2 mortgages, but it's unobtainable because it's old, really. So like I say, I'm going to head down to the garage. I'll give us a quick once over, and then use it a couple of times this week. Once it's all done, get it away for storage, and we'll hopefully get that out next summer. Gary, how cold is it? Baltica. Let's do a 30-second run of the garage.
I'm from Blythe, not even.
From Blythe?
From Blythe, It's not from Blythe, we're like 2 top cuts go there.
I'll tell you one thing, Reed. The camera has a little flicker, this camera, the new one.
Really?
It's something to do with these lights, yeah. Let's go in the workshop, Gary.
Oh, look, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
full of gratefulness.
Cylinder head. Well, that's not the cylinder head. That's the
Is that the transit one?
yes, cam cover. So that's all the bits off the Transit, which is the way getting skimmed.
Yep. See, it's funny how we see that, like one thing, isn't it? I mean,
Happens all the time, doesn't
chains and
it?
then,
Clutches and this and that. And
2 transits was pretty much the same symptoms. Crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
So that one there is a crate engine, literally, for the X4M. Tell you what it is, it's well packaged, that fucker. Tell you what,
It's a crate full of engine fullness.
crate full of joy.
Crate full of engine fullness.
This one here, the cylinder head from the RAV4. You know, it's proper RAV, that like. This is a job that went wrong today. This bit here, and this bit here, and also this bit here.
We just didn't seem to have a bearing on this one. I don't know. On the way forward.
Gary, get your bearings, will you? Anyway, so basically, all those bits there need to go back onto there, and we haven't got the correct bits. But I'm blaming Chris from TMP because he's off. This one here is, what is this one for?
Water ingress. Yeah.
Where?
Water ingress.
Water ingress, Gary.
So it's got water ingress through the so it's got the full roof in.
Oh, pan roof.
Pan roof.
Car salesman's dream, that. Has it got a pan roof in?
Got all the packs on, including the pan roof. Yeah.
It's got the twat pack.
Got all the packs on, including the pan roof. Got the pan roof pack.
Pan roof pack, eh?
Pan roof pack.
Has it got a skylight headline? It has, really. You can see the sky through the fucking roof.
What's all I've got? Crikey, this looks a bit familiar, I'm off.
See what the familiar is here? This bit. I best not move all these shit like because there's stuff everywhere, but in there is where the oil cooler goes, and they are extremely common to leak. It actually came in originally for a timing belt, but it's not long had one. So oil cooler it is getting. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There is the offending item just there. You can see all the bottom there is covered in oil. That's not good, Gary, is it?
It's, yeah, again, pretty much oil and coolant mix in it, which...
Not good.
Was, he took out I think we were playing golf in Scotland, the customer, and he noticed the light came on, so cooler and get the thermostat housing in the front as well, because they snap like carrots.
Yep.
What
a carrot snap like?
It's just like...
Right, what else do we have over here? Oh look, Gary, the plate brigade will be on to us today. Oh no. I know. So this one here is in for the this is a sticky back plastic competition. This sticky back plastic. Look at the tape all over there. That's gonna be a nightmare to get off the paint. Oh man, he's used paper tape there. That's that tape that you get on products where I'll just take the label off. Wah, wah, wow. Anyway, that window regulator's knackered, so that's getting a window reg, and hopefully that'll be all sorted tomorrow. That is the forky lifty. Oh no, oh no. Look at the spacing. Somebody ring the FBI. The plate police. Well,
they've really done a good job.
Done a really good job. I'll tell you what it is, they have done a good job with them.
They've even...
The finish is mint.
It is, isn't it?
Look at that. Look at the glossiness. Pity the tyres are crap, like. But, so these wheels here are going on to Discovery. We won't say which one and won't tell you where the landing place is, but hopefully
we've high hopes for it, haven't we?
We have high hopes.
High hopes for it, yes, that's all we're saying.
High hopes. This is the Iveco with the parts that are not the best.
That would be shafted off TMP.
Shafted? TMP, please get your bearings. Anyway, that there is where that goes. I'll tell you what it is, look at that, there's some fucking crap in there, mate. What is it? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so the bearing basically goes onto here, and it isn't the correct fit. This gearbox just landed. I hate it when there's crap all over the floor. Anyway, this gearbox did just land. That's for XJR Jag. You might have seen it in previous episodes, the blue one. And this is the beautiful Porsche. Yep, that I was driving today.
Never get old, do they?
Well, they get older every second, Gary, but they're like a fine wine. What's their wheels called? Future something on there?
Is it Futures or something?
Something like that. I'll tell you what it is. That is a cool car.
Lovely car.
Very, 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 very nice.
I was fortunate years ago, I was an apprentice, and I was fortunate with driving 911 Targa.
Oof.
I was only 17 at the time.
Wow, if somebody give me one out of 70, you'll be able to say do.
Crikey. And I was amazed how, I'm not going to tell you how quickly it was, but I was in third gear how fast I was going.
Was it the speed limit, Gaz?
It was over the speed limit of. Yeah, just
yeah, but I was on a private road.
Yeah, sort of.
Like the A1.
Yeah.
A1's private, there's no one on it.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Don't get door handles that anymore. Yeah. That's better than the Golf.
Heavy clutch, heavy steering, but it just felt right. Yeah. And that.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
5 on the floor. Look at the trim, man. It's a fucking brand new car. That bolster there on a new Merc will be hanging out. This thing here, 1985.
85, crikey. Yeah. I would have been about 30 then.
1985, Gary, you would have been 60, 62.
Hang on, that's enough.
Do you know 1985? I wasn't even thought of, Gary. Do you know that?
Yeah, you were just a twinkle in your dad's eye. We'll switch that off just to save it.
Gary, you were in Baghdad when I was in my dad's bag?
Yeah, I was, yeah. I was in Baghdad when you were in your dad's bag.
Tell you one thing, everyone always leaves these computers on. So if you're watching this, turn the fucking computer off. Anyway, enough about the stuff. So this had a broken wire, so this is all getting, this just wants putting back together in the morning. Hopefully that'll be all done. Dun, 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 dun. What is outside? Ooh. ambulance.
Coldness, that's what's out here.
It's absolutely freezing.
It's freezing.
So this is the ambulance that Gary's going to take on a little test drive. Should get to work out in the morning, guys.
John's enough for blue light
all the way to work. Now you said that, Gary, someone's going to be writing your case.
Oh,
don't use blue lights.
They don't get so loud.
You only use it if you've got this kind of permission. Fucking rammed up your arse. Anyway, transit van. Yet again. What needs?
It needs an engine.
An engine.
Engine.
You know what? You reach there is a run of these, and
yeah, it's crazy.
Is that a 2.2? That? No,
not
2 litre.
No, it'll be the 2 litre. That one, 66 litre. Engine. Waiting for the fuel pump.
Waiting for ECU.
Yeah.
This is waiting to get the engine in. Hopefully, Phil will be building the engine tomorrow. And then, oh, the bonnet, guys. Look at the big block. What is it? Like, that's so Toyota, that. Just a random aluminium box on the wall. This is the Eco Blue Transit again. This is getting a head gasket, wet belt. I'll get the sun clean and all that sort of stuff. This is the Merc that we're waiting on the gearbox ECU for.
It should be the 12th and never.
12th and never. This is the milk floaty. I'm not sure what that's in for, but it's in tomorrow. And all that stuff over there, I think we've already been through it. It's like, this is like death row, but on a corner. And the corner was getting that bad. We've actually had to put little coons out.
That's for, if Duncan, you're watching this is for your benefit.
Half the people who come to this garage just decide to ditch their cars on that corner. Simply Cheesecake, that's all costed up. That's in the diary for Friday. X4M, that's the one that the engine is in the crate for. This one here, we need to find an engine because the customer decided to give us the go-ahead to put an engine in. What's this transit for, Gary? Air intake temperature sensor fault.
Yeah. Intake air temperature sensor fault. Or air intake temperature sensor.
What's that bad boy in for? Good looking car, like, you know, Disco 5. It is nice. It's a little extra little black light stuff there. That one's all done, serviced. Had a tiny little coolant leak which we've nipped up. And the engine management lights, which we couldn't get it to come on for, but the fault code was there for a NOx sensor, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Obviously the light's gone off, pointless changing things if it doesn't need it. And then we've got the little protector Clio, which is all done.
Ready to go back to the
yeah. How we doing, guys? Oh, we got the big one, the jacked up disco. So this is in 4.
So the compressor had failed on it. We've put a compressor on, but I know it's hard to tell where it's sitting, but it's actually down at the near side front corner. So there's a fault on there. If you look, that's lower than the other three.
I tell you, it must be near where there's a bush going over it. The bush took a trail.
So we'll have to have a look at that and see, because it looks like that's caused the compressor to fail because it's been working too hard.
Working too hard, like us guys.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Gary.
Don't do it.
Right, that's definitely it from me and Gaz tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's freezing.
I'm going to put a bottle of car on.
Laters. Right, welcome to Saturday. So luckily on Saturday we're closed, so I get more done. Paul's been in today, giving me a hand moving some things around, and Andy's been in on his own rally car, but I'll show you that in a minute. You've seen previously, Ed would have put that footage in of us this morning moving the disco, so that car's only going up in the world. Hopefully it goes up in value the way it goes up in height. wheels were just had done. A nice blue done. Just not my kind of thing that I would drive on the road, but definitely something that catches your eye. On top of there's a bit of a, just a bit of a talking point, a bit of advertising for the garage. With the RAV4 that's been worked on and off this week, we'll go over here and have a quick look, see how that's getting on. So that's the RAV4 that's getting the engine. So this is the engine that was going to be fitted to it, but in the end this isn't actually the right engine. Really similar, but there's another 5th injector in the cylinder head and a couple of little bits of emissions, things that are different. So in the end we went with just repairing the one that was originally in that vehicle, and that is that there. So I can see that this is all done. Only thing to do on this one is the harness to attach to it. Once that harness is on, we'll get that launched straight into the bay. I'm not sure if it's going to go in the top or under the bottom, not quite sure yet, but we'll let Phil decide on which way he wants to do that. This Freelander is in for a crank sensor and a pickup. Hopefully that'll get done first thing Monday morning. I ordered the parts yesterday, they came this morning. I came in early, Land Rover delivered them direct to us. This little punto, this, I don't know if this got seen last week, of this week's video, because it failed its MOT towards the start of the week. Customer just authorised it Friday, so this is getting, I believe, exhaust, sump, a couple other bits and bobs. You don't see many puntos now actually, but 16 plates, so it's worth saving. So this is our old Team Valley van, very rare. This van probably doesn't do 200 miles a year now. But it's full to the brim. This is all the parts off the rally car that's over here. I'll show you that in a minute. So to do the rally that it's doing next time, it needs a little bit more of an interior from a standard car. So it needs a headlighting, carpets, only bits of one really to get yourself in the rule book. So we're going to use some of these parts here, get them into that rally car, and we'll show you how far down stripped that is. How far down stripped? How stripped down far? What? How far stripped down even? So milk float, there's normally a NEPS van and a milk float in every video. This is the milk float for the week. This is in for a click and drive shaft, and DPF needs cleaned out because the engine management light's on and it's telling us on the dash DPF full. We've looked, everything seems to be reading right, just needs a clean out hopefully. So this is the rally car this is Andy's own car. He's been working on this. Pretty much left the trim today. He's got the battery mounted spare wheel carrier, the fire extinguisher systems in, all the dashboard, that's all sorted. He's just been blocking up a lot of the holes. If you look at all the little chrome tape, he's been blocking all them holes up. I think he's got quite a bit more to do. If you look at the back suspension, it's totally different to a normal Mini. So you've got those adjustable rear arms there, which you don't get on a Mini. So it's quite well stripped down, engine out, engine bay's all been painted. He's put the mounts back in. I think tomorrow he's going to try and get the engine in and get the front suspension in. And then obviously because it's Sunday, this car will go back on the trailer and go back down to the storage unit. And then next weekend, you get it back out. Hopefully next weekend, full weekend on it, that should get done. That's the front subframe out the Mini. He's just put it here just to keep it out of the way while he's working on the rest of the car. He's obviously had a little makeshift paint booth here. Found a bit of red paint somewhere. Boom. This job here. So this van kept jumping out of second gear all the time. You couldn't, if you held it in tight, you get a little way, but then it kept popping out anyway. So strip that down. And there's the basically that's where the bearing goes. So new bearing on there, just because I've had to strip this down. It's had new second gear and the second gear hub, and it's also had one more bearing. I think that bearing in there got replaced as well. So Once that bearing comes, we'll put that back in, and there's the little shim. So luckily it's only got 8 valves, just a baby. So we'll put 8 valves in this Monday. We'll get the head skimmed up and get that back on the vehicle. Just got this head back. This is from engine services. So you can see there, them valves have been out. They left a little bit of grease on the head there. So that's been valves out, skimmed, and ready to go back together. They put it in a hot wash as well, so you can see all the ports look brand new. Everything's pretty clean there, looking good. So that'll be going back into the Transit hopefully Monday afternoon. So once that's off the ramp, we'll get that in there, the Transit, get the cylinder head back on, and you'll spend the rest of the day putting this back on. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this engine here is the X4M engine. This has got pretty much everything on it. So we'll be taking the back of the engine off, replace the timing chain, replace a couple of serviceable items. That'll then go into that X4M that's sitting in the car park. This van here was just in for service MOT, but the customer can't collect until first thing Monday morning. So just keep it indoors for the customer. This is a British Red Cross Ford Ranger. So these are really common for ABS sensors. So traction light and the ABS light on the dashboard. We knew pretty much it was going to be a ABS sensor, we just didn't know which one. Anyway, Sean, I think, is diag. This is the driver's side front sensor. So this will be getting done on Monday morning. Sensors on the shelf from Ford. Once that was all done, test drove, get it back to them, keep them on the road. And then we've got the other counterpart, which is St John's. This is in for the DPF to be replaced, and then obviously we teach that in on the computer's a new one. That van's got 200,000 miles on, I believe, so I think that DPF's just run out of life. Believe it or not, another Ford, another DPF. So this is a 2.2, but it's a Euro 6, so it's a bit of a strange van. Normally the Euro 6 would be a 2 litre, but this is a 2.2 Euro 6 with AdBlue. This is also getting DPF clean. This van has done very, very little miles, and it spends a lot of time just ticking over and doing maybe 10 or 15 miles an hour. It's like a local charity basically. So we're going to do that for them, and we've noticed that the back tyres are perished, so we'll sort the back tyres out for them and give them a call Monday. And last but not least in the workshop is a Disco Sport. It's a bit tight around here. So this Disco Sport, basically nice easy job, hopefully, if everything comes off nice and free. 4-wheel alignment, get the car driving the way it should do, because the customers complain it just pulls a little bit and at speed it feels a bit flighty. So 4-wheel alignment, we'll get that done and see if we can get that collected Monday, because the car part is crazy. So we've got this week we've had a few recoveries on. Recoveries can be good and bad, to be honest with you. Sometimes you go out in the car, maybe it's just a clutch is slipping, so you can just drive it straight on the back of the wagon, bring it here, drive it off, nice easy job. Sometimes you get there, it's on the driveway, so I done it. I done a big van anyway at the start of the week. It was first thing Monday morning I went. It was same as the ambulance anyway. Big thing, stuck on a gravel driveway. I couldn't get the truck onto the drive because the pillars for his gates were so skinny that you had to fold the mirrors on the van in to get in and out. So I definitely wasn't going to get the truck in. So I blocked both lanes of the road. Obviously kids trying to get to school with their mums and dads. It was an absolute nightmare. But So obviously you just take the good with the bad. And also just about the filming, what we're doing at the minute. The garage is crazy. I think there's 12 people here now, 13 people maybe. I think there's more. Anyway, there's too many now. So the filming's sort of like here, there and everywhere. Just where I can try and fit you in, to be honest with you. I try and take you everywhere I go, but sometimes I just can't. Either if I've got a customer in the car, I've got maybe a client in the car, I can't just hold the camera on and start cracking on because they might be uncomfortable. And also, there's some things that you can't see because it's going to happen in the future, so you'll see it on a new episode. But the filming is pretty much up, down, left, right. It's anywhere, but we'll try and keep you as involved in the garage as possible. We've also just need to say a big thank you to the viewers. We've hit 1 million views on the channel, which is amazing. Thank you very much, really. So with that 1 million views, we've also got 24,378 subscribers. So you're just this close, I mean this close to winning that discovery. Just keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Remember, somebody has got to win that disco. We haven't got the space. We can't wait to give it away. Please take it away. I've got a couple of little notes here. I just need to flick through because with old age, my memory is gone. We've also got, what else have we got? Oh, so the truck, we've got the big Magnum outside because we've got the trailers have all started arriving now. So those trailers are starting to get graphicked up, and then you'll start seeing them around the northeast. If you are from the northeast, those trailers will have a number on, so you'll see trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3, trailer 4, trailer 5. If you see that trailer, you tell us where it is, so when you come in for your work done, you just say, I see trailer 5 at the Metro Centre, wherever it is, and we're going to give you 10% off. As long as you tell us which trailer it was and where it is, we're happy to give you 10% off the labour of your next job, or 10% off an MOT. The channel is just going from strength to strength. We're over the moon with how quick it's come on, really. So 1 year, 10 weeks, I think. Ish.
Yeah, 10 weeks.
Yeah. So I had a little break off actually. So anyway, we're getting there. And like I say, we're nearly 25,000 subscribers. Obviously, without the viewers, without you watching every week, the channel isn't nothing. It's pointless doing. But the views are always steadily now staying about 50,000 views a week. So there's 50,000 people. Keep pushing us on. Keep like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff that you need to do every time. And we'll see you next week. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.